Hey everyone, I'm here to tell you the 6 steps to buying a house in 2026. Can be a little tricky. There's so much information going around, so I just tried to simplify this as best as I can for you. Let's get to it. Step 1 is meeting with a real estate professional. In this step, what you're going to do is really tell them what you're looking for. Are you moving because you want to get out of your apartment? Are you trying to get closer to family? Do you want to get closer to the beach? And then of course you give your required list and not required. Are you requiring 4 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms? You definitely don't want to hear street noise, that whole type of thing. Also, what I do is I give information about the market so you kind of know what's going on, and also go over kind of the more in detail this same process of buying the house and how it works. Really important step. It really is the foundation for buying a house correctly and knowing the playing field. So your next step is step 2, and that's going to be meeting with a lender. And what that'll do, it ultimately is get you a pre-approval. And you need a pre-approval in order to write an offer for a house. And also, on top of all that, it's going to tell you what you can afford, how much a month, so on and so forth. Without doing this step, I mean, go ahead and look all you want at houses on the internet and whatnot, but really seeing a house at this time is kind of futile because you don't know if you can afford it. You don't all that type of stuff. So after you get this pre-approval, you kind of have the green light to go ahead and shop because you know what your budget is, you know how much it's going to cost per month, just right about there. You're on step 3, which is the house hunt. This starts to get exciting now. You take all the information we learned in step 1 and step 2, and we put together a list of houses to go see in person. You not only see houses that are on the internet, but also we connect with other team members, other realtors, other real estate professionals to see what other properties they have that are not currently listed. And we compile a good list and we go check out the ones that meet your criteria. And sometimes day 1, you find the one you love. Sometimes it takes a few days of looking, kind of how it goes. And then eventually you find the right one and you go into step 4, which is writing the offer. We negotiate the correct terms, and once they're met by the seller and they agree to your terms to purchase the property, you are in escrow, and that means nobody else can buy the house but you at this time. So you're secured that way, which is a great feeling. And then you move into that phase, step 5, which is the escrow phase. And in the escrow phase, you have your due diligence period, where you hire an inspector to come inspect the property, tell you everything wrong with it and everything right with it. They're going to find something wrong. They always do. You get to look at, HOA documents if it's in an HOA. You get to look at the seller disclosures, which means the seller writes everything he's ever done to the house down, and you get to see it. And other various things like title and stuff. And all this stuff we negotiate, we navigate with you. And then what we do is we renegotiate the contract. So we say, for example, hey, the inspector found on this long list of items, including the air conditioning, the hot water heater is not running well. There's a broken sink, something like that. And then you say, we need this credit or concession back to continue with this purchase. Hopefully everything goes well with this. Everybody agrees, everybody's happy. And we move on to the best step, step 6, which is celebrating. You go down to the title company, you sign your papers, and you get the keys to your new house. We do a few things in this step. We do go out and verify property's condition is still the same as when you bought it, stuff like this. But overall, it's a fantastic step and the last step. So there's a lot more that goes into this, obviously. Just wanted to give you a brief rundown of the 6 steps. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me and I will talk to you then. All right, bye.